Hello friends, are you feeling like you're drowning in debt? Or maybe you're just tired of that monthly repayments? I completely understand that feeling because I'd hate to pay for something that I bought 3 months ago. But unfortunately, that's the reality. People just can't wait to save up or budget for something. Instead, they want it then and there. This is the age of the instant gratification, right? And without even thinking, we swipe that credit card and bang, the result? This is exactly how much credit card debt do Americans have. Total credit card balance in the fourth quarter of 2024 was $1.21 trillion. And if you see the breakdown of individual states, it ranges between $7,000 to $9,000. Overall, the nation's average credit card among cardholders with unpaid balances in the first quarter of 2025 was $7,321, which is up by 5.8% from 2024's first quarter of $6,921. And this is how much the Australians have in debt. Almost 35% of Aussies admitting they have debt in either credit card, personal loans, HECS, or some buy now, pay later. And the figure is somewhat similar to the US. They have a debt of around $9,000. I'll put both the links for the survey so that you can have a look and read in details. Consumer debt trap is real, but here's the good news. If you're struggling or you just want to be aware and stay informed about this, in this video I'm going to share 2 of the most powerful debt payment strategies and also share the tool that I use so that you can win this debt payment journey of yours. I'll give you the full demonstration of the tool after the theory. It's actually the best to understand the theory first so that the tool will make more sense. And at the end of the video, you'll know exactly which method will work for you. So let's start with the Snowball Method. The Snowball Method is all about momentum and motivation. You focus on the smallest debt first, no matter what the interest rates are. And here how it works. Step 1, list all your debt from smallest to largest, ignoring the interest rates. Step 2, make minimum payments on all your debts except the smallest one. Step 3, you put any extra money you can towards that smallest loan until it's gone. And step 4, once it's paid off, move to the next smallest and repeat this process until you are debt-free. So let me open the tool and show you exactly what I mean. I'll put the link in the description for this tool so that you can try it out. So we're in the screen now and I'll show you the tool, how to set it up and how you can actually use the Snowball Method to pay off your debt. So firstly, in this tool, you go to the budget setup section and there's a section called the debt. So you actually set up all your debt, list down all the debts you've got. So here I'm taking an example of I've got credit cards, my personal loan, my car loan, and student loan. So I've put all the debts in a list. All right, once that's done, we go scrolling down to the debt setup and you'll see on the debt setup, the list is already there. Now we have to put all our balance, our due date, the minimum payment, and the interest rate. So I'm putting all my balance, my due date, my minimum payment, and the interest for all these 5 loans. So once that's done and you can see the due date for all my loans, you can actually go to the calendar section and you will see that the due dates are actually marked on the calendar so that you don't miss any payments going forward. And so this is the calendar section, but then we go to the main part is the debt dashboard. Then we go to the debt dashboard and here you'll see we have 3 options of debt payment strategies, but obviously I'll go through the debt snowball first. So here you see once you select the debt snowball, all your debts are actually arranged from smaller to the bigger loans. So the minimum payment here is $120. So we'll target the $120, the credit card one. So that's our debt with the smallest payment. So we'll target that first. Then we'll choose the next one of $150 and so on and so forth. So now if you go down, you'll see all your loans are arranged from lowest to the highest balance. And it'll give you a full view of how much you have to pay every payment, what's the minimum payment, what's the interest rate, and when you can be debt free, which will give you a full clarity of how you're doing with your debt repayments, right? And you can also add extra payments, and that will also, if you add extra payments, that'll add into the dashboard and give you updated numbers of how you can quickly pay off your debt. So that option is also available. All right, we've seen the Snowball Method, but what's the pros and cons of this Snowball Method? So the pros for Snowball Method is you'll feel wins early on, and that keeps you motivated. Next is paying off smaller loans can boost your credit score quickly. But there are cons as well in Snowball Method. The first con is you might end up paying more in interest over time. And the next one is larger loans with higher interest sit untouched while you knock out the small ones. But before you make any conclusion, let's check out the next method, which is the Avalanche Method. The Avalanche Method is all about maths and minimizing the interest. You attack your most expensive debt first. And here how it works. Step 1, you list all your debts from highest to the lowest interest rate. Step 2, make minimum payments on everything except the one with the highest rate. Step 3, you put all your extra cash towards the high interest loan until it's paid off. And finally, you move down the list. You just repeat the process until all your debts are paid off. You're basically wiping out your most financially damaging debt first, saving more in the long run on interest. So let me open the tool again and show you exactly what this means and how it works. Now we're in the Avalanche payment method, and you can see once you select the Avalanche method, all the debts are actually arranged from highest interest to the lowest interest. You can see your monthly payment, the total interest you'll be paying, your current balance, the estimated months, and the debt-free date. So everything is laid out perfectly based on your selection of the debt payment strategy, whether it's debt snowball or debt avalanche. I won't talk about the minimum payment because I don't think minimum payment is the right strategy, because that's gonna take so long and it's going to be there forever. It'll feel like you're not winning anyway. So that option is there for you, but I would suggest you focus on either snowball or debt avalanche. So what's the pros and cons of the Avalanche method? The pros are you'll pay less interest overall, which means more money in your pocket. And next is by the time you're done, smaller loans will almost be gone too, without even focusing on them directly. And few cons to consider in the Avalanche method: it can feel slow at the start. There's no quick wins. It's really hard to stay motivated because the progress doesn't feel that much. The second con is it's harder to stay motivated because you don't see much progress. And this is the main reason why Avalanche method doesn't work for the most. And the third con, you'll have more active debt for longer, which means a lower credit score for a while. So which one is better for you, Snowball or the Avalanche method? If you are driven by motivation and quick wins, I would say go for the Snowball method. But if you want to pay less interest and you're self-motivated, I would say go for the Avalanche method. See, consumer debt won't disappear overnight, but with the right game plan and the right set of tools, you'll definitely be able to pay it off much earlier. And I really want you to take that action ASAP so that you have a better financial life and enjoy the things that are more important in life. And remember, every payment you make with intention is one step closer to freedom. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment which method would you use, and share with someone you really care about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.